Kia ora, my name's Jared, one of the guides here at the Dark Sky Project located in Lake Takapoa in Aotearoa, New Zealand. Thanks for joining us. This evening, we're going to head up to the summit of Otahiwai Mount John to the University of Canterbury Mount John Observatory, the southernmost optical observatory in the world. We're located in the largest gold standard dark sky reserve anywhere in the world. And what that means is as we head towards the summit, we have no artificial light of any kind to protect our taonga, our precious night sky down here into Manahuna, the Mackenzie Basin of Aotearoa, New Zealand. Welcome to the briefing. So the good news is we have fantastic conditions, nearly 100% clear skies up on Otahiwai Mount John. So before we get in the bus, we're going to give you one of these. It's a small lanyard, but what makes it special is on the bottom, if you give it a squeeze, there's a wee red light. And this is so when we're walking around the summit of Otahiwai, we can see where our feet are, and don't worry about the telescopes, they're not sensitive enough to see the red light. And then also, because it can be a bit cold down here, even in the spring and the summertime, we have these beautiful jackets that came to us from one of the Antarctic missions down in the South Pole. So that one is for you, wrap up warm. So this is our 16-inch telescope. It is the largest telescope we use up here on Mount John. It's by no means the largest telescope on the mountain. This one is sensitive enough and powerful enough that if we were to look at the Large Magellanic Cloud, 160,000 light years away, inside of that is this huge star-forming region. It's the largest known to mankind, or one of them. It's called the Tarantula Nebula. And if we point this telescope at it, we can see the detail. We can resolve the shape of that star-forming region at 165,000 light years away. It's also great for looking at planets, but we're going to use another telescope tonight to look at Jupiter and her moons. Kia ora, welcome to the summit of Otahiwai Mount John. I'd like to share with you some of the objects that are significant to us as astronomers, but also as Kiwis. And one of the objects I'd like to point out to you, his name's Rehua, the great Lord of the Stars, the namesake of our building in Lake Takapoa. And he's responsible for gifting all of the birds in the sky, the fish in the sea, and in fact all life itself. It was in celebration of his brother Tāne arriving to the heavens. But that's him up there. And I appreciate that I'm pointing a finger into the cosmos, so let me help you out. This beautiful red giant star here is Rehua, and he forms the top of Maui's fish hook, the hook that Maui used to fish Te Waipunamu, the South Island, from the ocean. We like to think of it as a bit of a hanger that sits on top of the great expanse of the Milky Way galaxy. So we can find him and we can connect our ancestors and our stories with that part of our taonga, our night sky.
That's the coolest thing I've ever filmed.
If you seek enlightenment by the wisdom of our ancestors through the promise of the future, come and visit us here in Lake Takapoa, Aotearoa, New Zealand.